everybody, this is Chapman, and thank you for visiting my channel, Chapman TV. And today we're going to talk about 3 ways to save half of your income. The first one that we're going to talk about is a big one. It's minimizing your living cost, your housing cost. And this can be done in many different ways. One way is, it may not be comfortable, but some people do it anyways and it helps them a whole lot, is moving in with your parents. Now, some people parents will still charge them rent or some bills, but for the most part it helps them save money. Now, if you can do this, this is big. Take advantage of it and try to save as much money as you can by living with your parents, because now you have no living expenses except for maybe food and gas and stuff, but you end up saving a whole lot more. Another way to cut back on your housing expense is house hacking. You can do this in a few different ways. One way is to rent out your room. Find some roommates or tenants and rent those rooms out. And for the most part, they can either help you save more money on your housing by helping pay the bills, or it could end up paying for all of the housing expenses, the rent or the mortgage, and paying for the bills too. So those are ways to try to cut back and save on your living expenses. Another way is also Airbnb. You can Airbnb your rooms out, and it usually brings in more money than just renting out to a regular tenant. Sometimes much 3 times more rent than you would by doing it to a tenant. Or you could rent the whole house out. Go and spend the night at a friend's house or something, and you could rent your house out for Airbnb and get even more money, and maybe do that on the weekends or something like that. But that can help you save a lot of money on your housing expenses. Another way to save money on your housing expenses is to downgrade. A lot of times, people like the nicer things, and nicer things usually cost more. So you might have a bigger house or you might have a bigger apartment, but if you cut down on the size, sometimes it's luxury apartments. You can cut down by not staying in a luxurious place. Okay, a decent neighborhood, of course, but you can still cut down a whole lot by the size of your place that you stay in, and depending on if it's a luxury apartment or condo or whatever, you can save money by that. And you not only save money on your rent or mortgage by doing that, but you also save money on your utilities, because you now live in a smaller place, and maintenance and lights and gas and everything else should be a whole lot less. Number 2, the second way that you can save half of your income is by living below your means. It is not possible to save half of your income below your means. It's just not. How you gonna do that if you spend every dollar that you get? How are you gonna do that? It's not possible. So an important part of saving money is to have discipline. Start out by making a budget. That is the first way. How are you gonna figure out how to live below your means? You have to figure out your expenses. You have to figure out how much income is coming versus expenses, and what you can cut back on. A lot of times, there's always something we can cut back. You can cut back on grocery shopping. You can cut back on that by using coupons and saving money, not buying junk food or as much junk food, and by cutting out meat. And yes, I did say cutting out meat. Don't attack me. Okay? I know there's some serious meat lovers out there. And I mean, you don't have to cut out meat altogether, but it'd probably be best for you and your health if you cut back on the amount of meat that you get. You could save a little more if you didn't buy the meat and you put that towards an investment. Another way to save money on food is to stop going out to eat. Stop going out to eat and wasting that money when you could just stay home and cook your food. You go out to eat and you buy this food that is marked up at a ridiculous price when you could have cooked it yourself, and you waste money. And a lot of times you buy drinks, alcohol, which is expensive and it's marked up also, and that could be cut down too. Okay, I know you like to go out and enjoy yourself, but it's worth it to sacrifice temporarily to not do those things so that you can live, you can live a great life down the line and have saved half of your income and invested it. It is definitely worth it. Also, entertainment, cut that on out or cut back dramatically on it if you are trying to save half of your income. That can be cut out. Trips, this is one that I love to do, is to take vacations and stuff like that. Cut back on the trips that you want to take. That'll help you save plenty of money. And instead of going out, do something inside the house that could be fun. Invite friends over, have a game night, do a potluck. You can save money and still have fun. Another way to cut back is cancel your memberships that you are not using. Okay? You got that gym membership charging you every month. I've been guilty of it too. Ain't went in 6 months, but they still taking out your money. Okay? That is a waste of money, and that is money that you could be using to save towards your income goals. Cut that out. Cut out the Netflix membership that you're rarely using, or you've got all these different subscriptions. You got Netflix, Hulu, Stars, Disney, whatever. You've got all these memberships, and it is running up the bills. It is taking money out your account every month, and because you're not thinking about it, out of sight, out of mind, it's gone out of your wallet. So that is another way to try to live below your means so that you can save 50% of your income. Is cutting those things back. Yes, make your budget, look at it, see what's necessary, what can be cut down on, and see what you can eliminate so that you can save more money. Also, I almost forgot. Stop paying for services that you can do yourself. That is another way to live below your means. You can do your hair yourself, long as it's not a chemical treatment that you have no experience in and you don't make your hair fall out. Go ahead and do it. You can do your nails yourself, go ahead and do it. You can cut your hair yourself, go ahead and do it. You can cut your own grass, go and do it. Okay? Save money by being smart. Don't be lazy, and do it yourself. There's plenty of stuff you can learn how to do by watching YouTube. Okay? Certain things may not be as safe to do on your own. I do not recommend you going to fix some electrical issue in your house on your own. I don't care if you watch YouTube or not. Let's not start a fire. But for the most part, you can cut things out, and service is just a luxury. You don't need it done. You can do it yourself. Save money that way. Alright, and the third thing that will help you save half of your income is increase your income. That is another big way on how to save more money. You can do this by getting a raise. Go and asking your boss for a raise. Getting a better paying job. Getting a second job. Working overtime, or receiving passive income. You can do that. Then you can increase your income a whole lot. Okay. Increasing your income makes saving so much easier if you're disciplined. Never forget that. You need to be disciplined. But increasing it, getting another source of income, will help you get closer to that goal of saving half your income by just living off of one source of income. This can also work if you have that you live with, and you decide to live off of one income. And I actually learned this some years ago from my husband. He told me that he had a professor who gave an example of how to save half your income by, you and your spouse or whatever, just living off of that one income and saving up the next income so that you can invest. And he ended up doing this himself off of one income that he had years ago, and he was able to invest into real estate. But a warning, with extra income coming in, you have to be careful not to fall victim to lifestyle inflation. Okay? A lot of people get more money, and a lot of people say, oh, it'd be real easy for me to save money if I made this type of income, this type of income. But the truth is, those same type of people are going to be the people who do get more money, and they find more stuff that they need to buy. If you cannot manage or learn how to manage the income that you already have and not be grateful for that, then how can you manage if you win the lottery? How can you manage all this money or whatever that you're talking about, such and such has? You have to learn how to manage the money that you already have. But there are a lot of people who's going to, my car needed its oil change, so I went and got me a new one. It's always going to be some reason that somebody finds to go and buy more stuff when they have more money. It just is. They gotta buy newer clothes. Those clothes went out in style. My kids are getting bigger. We have to buy a bigger house. Your kids will be fine in the same place that they've been living in. As long as it's safe, they'll be fine. There's always going to be a reason. So you just have to be careful and dedicated to trying to save that money and trying to live below your means. And don't find new reasons to buy more stuff. So, in conclusion, with enough dedication to working one of these three things or all of these three things, If you work all these 3 things, you should definitely be able to save 50% of your income. You, if you can do all 3, I'm just gonna have to clap for you. Kudos, because that is some serious sacrifice. That is actually very great, and I applaud you. If you know, if you don't believe you can do all that, start small. Try to cut back on that. You can definitely try to cut back on your housing expense. Try to get a raise. There's always some way, but you can make it happen, and I believe that you can. You came and watched this video because you wanted to know how to improve your finances, and for that you should be proud of yourself. So if you want to any more ways on how to save more money, save half of your income, then comment down below part 2 and like this video. And if you want to see more videos on saving and investing, then go ahead and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you can catch all the videos that I post. And I will definitely keep doing more financial videos. And I really like this stuff. I really like learning about day, and I really enjoy it. So like I said, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.